Okay, I restarted it. Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita, having my chia seed coffee. Um, you got it up? Hold on. Pause it before I rant. Commercial. Okay. And I am coming here to. Hold on. He's trying to get it. Okay, pause it. Keith, what's his name? Keith Roberts.
Yeah, Keith Edwards.
Keith Edwards. Okay, so sitting here watching Keith Edwards, and him talking about the 4th of July and when they were lighting off the fireworks. Now, this little rant is before I show you why I'm saying this. You would have thought that, what's his name again, Gary? Francis Scott Key was on the boat again. You would have thought, like, it literally was the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, now you can play it. And you will see what I mean in a minute. Hold on, well, not that part, but anyway. Hold on, I'll unmute it or unpause it. No, go ahead, Gary. Here we go. I want y'all to see, and it will make sense. Because the humidity was so high, this is what people seen in DC. Hold on. Well, people are not happy unless other people are miserable. Hold on. Here it comes. Now tell me if this is not uh that person. I keep forgetting his first name. If you didn't know what was going on, I mean, yeah, you can see it at the top, but it with bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Like, Do you see what I'm talking about? Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? I mean, what would you think if you didn't know that they were sitting on?
Under attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, here, pause the video. I mean, do you know what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know what's going on, you just see that over the White House.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, oh my
White House
gosh,
just got bombed.
they're attacking not Fort Henry, what is it? Fort Knox. They're attacking Fort Knox. They're attacking the White House. And it's like,
Taking out the Pentagon.
they got the Pentagon again.
This time they did it right.
Well, no, they got the Pentagon. They just didn't make it to the White House because it crashed in the middle.
Hit one wall.
Huh?
If that they hit one wall.
Yeah. Well, I was saying.
But that.
Yeah.
They got the Pentagon. They did it right this time.
Well, I mean, not right, but they succeeded.
Well,
Not did it right. Yeah. But yeah. That when I seen that of Keith Edwards on his channel of the White House setting off fireworks, I was like, that's what that made me think of, the national anthem. If y'all ever I don't even know who put out that little retell or the telling of how the national anthem got written and why and all that. Y'all need to look up that video, and it will make sense if what I said don't make sense. But it's like he was back on the boat looking at Fort Knox. That's how I took that. I'm not saying that anybody was doing anything to the White House. I know they said that was fireworks. I wasn't there. I never been to DC, and I really don't plan on going. Nothing personal about it. It's just I don't plan on going there. But if I do, then I guess I planned. But anyways, I say that to say more wasted funds. And I know if the nation, the state house, not state house, but the country's home, if they don't set off fireworks at their house, then should anybody set them off? Not if the weather's bad. That's like the answer to the question. If the weather is bad, why are you wasting money that y'all say, y'all meaning the government, say we don't have to help pregnant women, to help kids that you are basically forcing people to have? You don't want the babies to be born healthy. You're making them being born. So you don't want, in the famous words of Stephen Miller's wife, and I think Erica Kirk, and I know Megyn Kelly. Like, I know them specifically. I heard them say it out of that mouth of theirs. You need to just have a baby before you're ready. Have a baby. Like, the birthright is falling. Is dropping between our 15 to 19-year-olds. Have a baby before you're ready. Don't be selfish. That's a fucking child. That's a fucking child. And then you're telling somebody, have a baby before they're ready. Okay, they have that baby and they can't feed it, or they mentally, or just not, they can't take care of it because emotionally, mentally, like they're not old enough to take care of it. They don't have the finances to take care of it. They're too sick, mentally, physically, like any kind of sick. They can't take care of it. And then when they have said baby, you then punish them. One, you punish them because they had a baby. You punish them because they didn't finish school, so they can't get a good job to take care of that baby. Literally, it's a lose-lose situation with everybody. It's a lose-lose situation. Because them people literally, and I'm saying people, them women that said that, did not have kids until they already went to college. After they already had a little bit of change set aside. So that when they had the baby, they could take care of the baby. But you're wanting a 15-year-old that is in 10th grade. 9th or 10th grade. Maybe 11th. I don't know. I haven't been 15 for some years. But you're wanting a 15-year-old girl, not woman, girl, to have a baby, knowing she's still in high school. She cannot take care of that baby, either because she can't take care of it because she's too young. She can't take care of it because she cannot get a job. If she wants to finish high school, she can't take care of it because her family don't have money to help her take care of it. She might not know how, like you don't know people's situations. She might be in a rich family that could financially take care of it, but is emotionally, physically, and mentally abusive. She might be sane and all that. Might be the next Einstein, the next Stephen Hawkins, the next I forgot his first name. The McGee Tyson dude. The one that's always talking about the planets. Him. Like the next genius. But because you had her have a baby, we could have cured polio. Not polio. We could have cured. I'm trying to think of something stupid. Hammer toe. 10 years before maybe hammer toe gets cured. That's all I'm saying. She could have been that one. And I'm not even I'm not only talking about the females. Even the males. If it's a young boy, he might also been the next genius that could have found the cure of whatever. And he had to drop out because now he got a baby on the way. He doesn't get to finish high school. And we lost one of our good minds. Female or male. No, I do not know where but where did you put it, Hannah?
Did I say your what?
Her tablet.
No, I'm not saying.
I don't know why it
It
would
should
be
in your room. I thought she was using it a while ago.
I don't know. I only seen her and she said hi, but I didn't see if she had anything in her hand. My point of me saying all of what I said is you want people to have babies before they're ready. Your words, not mine. You literally, them words came out of that mouth of y'all's. Have a baby before you're ready. Birthright, the birth rate is dropping between our 15 to 19-year-olds. Like that's a bad thing. Like that's a bad thing. I mean, I just, like I told Gary, I am mentally tired. Because I don't even go to even look at that. Like I do not go to look at any of that. But like I told him, if I run across something that catches my eye, I'm going to look at it. Because people's like, oh, you're woke. Thank you. I am. I am awake. I am awake. And I know, yeah, mentally, if I don't look at it, I won't be stressed. But I also won't be woke. Because when people were saying, oh my gosh, you're so woke. And that's a bad thing for me to be awake, for me to see what's going on in the world. That's a bad thing, according to you. To know what's going on in your backyard and your neighbor's backyard. Neighbors meaning other countries. Because I'm not a snobby American. And that's what I call them. I'm not a snobby American that only care about the United States. That's not me. That's not my personality. I care about other countries also. But I don't care about them more than I care about the United States. So somebody even try to flip my words. I'm not saying I hate the U.S. So before y'all tell me, if you hate it here, then leave. I'll leave when you leave. How about that? Save me a seat right beside you. And we can leave together. Because I never said that I hate America. But I'm also not blind. I'm also not a sheep. Not sleep. A sheep. And following y'all off of the side of the mountain. Nah, bitch. I know there's a cliff right there. I know that there's a cliff right there. I can see it. Because my eyeballs are open. I'm not Lady Justice. She's supposed to be blind, but she done took her blindfold off. Her blindfold. Yep, I think that's right. Anyhow, she took it on off her eyes. And she's picking and choosing. These days, she gotta take it off her eyes. Mr. 45, 47 might touch her in her tiddly bits. She gotta make sure that she see you. I gotta keep my eye on you. Because I don't know what you're gonna do. I got a dress on. Yeah, I gotta take this blindfold off because I don't trust you. You and your homies. It ain't fun unless the homies get some. Well, bitch, you and the homies can kiss my ass. So yeah, Lady Justice, she took her blindfold off because she gotta be vigilant. Because why was you wearing a dress, Lady Liberty? You were asking for it, Lady Liberty. Oh, Lady Liberty, you're from France? You might have been 12 years old. Lady Liberty, you're a woman. You asked for it because you got a dress on. You was walking around holding a light, shining. Why were you holding a flashlight if you didn't want to be seen? Yeah, I'm talking about the Statue of Liberty, but also Lady Justice. My point of me saying that. Love is blind, but right now, justice is also blind. But I'm tired mentally. I just need the ancestors, the power, the wisdom of the ancestors to be given to me for me to just, what movie was that? Crap. I'm gonna say this, but this ain't the movie that I was thinking of. I'll need my Nanny McPhee. I need that staff. I need the Nanny McPhee staff. That's what I need. I need when somebody do something wrong, we just barely tap the ground and whatever is happening and get right. That's what I need. I need my Nanny McPhee, Moses throwing it into the Red Sea. I need the staff. I need the staff of justice. I'm not gonna hit anybody with it. I just need to tap the ground. So whatever they doing, it's a get right. I need the get right staff. That's what I'm gonna call it. Gary, that's the new name for it. Pause it. Pause it? That's the new name for it. I need the get right staff.
Get right staff.
Because Nanny McPhee, if she tapped it on the ground and it made you get right. Moses, when he threw it in the Red Sea, hey, it made him get right. I mean, it splitted it. And then when he lifted it up, they closed. But that's what it is. I need the get right justice staff. Like I'm serious. I'm serious and I'm serious. I need Yahweh in heaven above. Please send it to me. Just give me the staff, just to tap on the ground to make people get right. Like I know that's your job, and I'm not trying to take your job, or it's not job. Because you don't have to do it. It's your will. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to take your will away. Because you are Alpha, Omega, beginning and end. You are King of Kings, Lord of Lords, all of all. I just wish that I could have that tap on the ground and just have people just stop. Just, you know what you're doing is hated. Why do it? I also wish with that get right stick, with the get right staff, is if I had that Get Right staff, I would hope to be able, like if somebody say something, for me to go in and tap it and have them experience what they're saying. Like Megan Kelly said, oh my gosh, they're still eating the cats and dogs. Okay. I want her then to have to eat her cats and dogs. No, let me not say that. I want for her to have to go to the food banks because she ain't got no money. And I know the Haitians are not eating. I know nobody's eating cats and dogs. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for everybody to say, oh my gosh, you're taking our job. Technically, people is kind of the Get Right staff is kind of hitting a couple people. It's kind of tapping on their sidewalk to let them know, oh, you said these people are taking your jobs or taking all the jobs. Okay, they're open. Go get them. Go get them. Get them. Go get. Go get. Go. That's all I'm saying. Because they're open now. So go work them. Oh, you was lying. You wasn't telling the truth. That was just an excuse for you just to be nasty and vile. Okay. Well, you know what? The Get Right stick is going to make you live in that nasty and raw and vile. It's going to make you live in that. What you think is happening, that if you would do your own research to find out that some of the stuff that y'all think is not that is happening, that's really not happening, or some things that y'all think that is true is not true, even when people's trying to show you it's not true, I now want you to live that personally, not anybody else. Like what you think, I want that to be true for you, not for anybody else. Not for your neighborhood. If you're like, oh my gosh, somebody is stealing bikes out of people's yard, I want people to steal bikes out of your yard. Not your other neighbors, not your neighbors, unless they also think like that. I want you to live what you think that's going on. Because what I want to live for me and everybody is that we wake up every day knowing we have food, we have shelter, we are safe, that there's equal rights across the board, no matter who and what you are. What, like who in the sense of human beings, and what you are, any animal. That's what I want. Equality across the board. For everything, no matter who and what you are. That's what I want. I want to live that. I want somebody to get the Get Right stick, tap that, and we all live in that world. That for Congress and the Senate and everybody that says, oh, $150 in food stamps, that's too much for a family of 4. Like, I don't get food stamps, so I'm not in that camp. Wish I was. Like, help me out. Help me out. Give me. I will greatly use them food stamps to bridge a big gap in my finances. That would help expeditiously and very bigly, and I need it Zoom Zoom room. I know that just sounds like jibber jabber, but I am a law nerd. So we like things ambiguously. Nope, did not say that right. I hear it. It was 11 years on the first that I have had this thing in my noggin. 11 years. And it's only getting worse. But, at this point, I don't even think insurance would even pay to get it taken care of. I don't know. But maybe, I'm exhausted.